Hi everybody, this is Jeremy Baker. I'm up at Berkeley Lake up in the North Denver area. I was doing a little work up here and I got about an hour to kill so I can go out and fish for about an hour before I have to start heading back to the southeast metro area to pick up my daughter from school. Luckily, I've got just about most of my bank fishing gear in my truck. I usually only keep about one rod and reel combo and a little box of tackle, but a couple days ago I tried to go fishing at Quincy Reservoir, so I packed my truck full of all my bank fishing gear. And once I got to the reservoir, it was lightning and thunder, so I just went straight back home, didn't get any fishing in that day. So luckily I got just about all my bank fishing gear in my truck, so I'm going to take all this gear out and head out to Berkeley Lake and see if we can catch some fish today. So the weather today is pretty warm. It's about 93 degrees, pretty sunny skies, a few clouds here and there, but otherwise it's pretty blue skies today. So I'm not sure how aggressive the fish are going to be. It's about mid-afternoon, probably about 12 o'clock right now. So what I'll probably do is start off with a slower finesse technique, and go with a technique that's been really catching me a lot of fish this year, and that's a drop shot with a wacky rigged worm on it. So I'll probably start off with that. The wind is kind of blowing from east to west, so what I'll probably do is head over to the west bank and fish that wind-blown bank and see if any fish are up against the shore there, up against the cattails and even by some of the lily pads over there. And I might try to throw out a whopper plopper, maybe a frog, and see if they are hitting any top water. So, but we'll start off with the wacky worm on a drop shot and see if we can catch any fish that way. Of the day, drop shot with a wacky wigged Stik-O-Worm and Bass Pro Stik-O-Worm. It's a pretty good size one, it feels like. There we go. There we go. Here it comes. First bass of the day. Got him on this drop shot. Alright, first bass of the day. Probably a good, close to probably a 2-pounder. This one's got a little redness on the bottom of them, but good looking fish. Got him on the drop shot with the wacky rigged worm. We'll go ahead and get him back in the water. Here we go. That was the first fish I've caught in probably almost a month since I've been traveling so much. I got him on this drop shot with a Bass Pro Tournament Series Stik-O-Worm, just wacky rigged on the drop shot hook. I probably got about an 8-inch leader, 8 to 10-inch leader. Fished it just right over, right where those lily pads are, and brought it back, and he caught it right in between the lily pads and these cattails here. So let's see if we can get some more. If I can get him out of those weeds though. Oh man. Here we go. I think I got him out. Here we go. Yep, he's running out that way. So I can get him in here. This feels like a pretty good size one. Take a little bit of drag. Don't go in those weeds. Don't go in those weeds. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh, come on baby. Here we go. There we go. Oh, geez, get out of these weeds here. Oh, oh he's in there good. Oh, shoot. vegetation out the way so we can get him out, because he's in there pretty good. Now I've got 8-pound test fluorocarbon, so I can't pull too hard. We'll do this without trying to fall in too. Try to get him in a little quicker here. Come on, babe. There is a fish in there. There he is. I gotcha. There we go. Go, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. Got him. There we go. Fish number 2. That one was a little more difficult, because he kept jumping into the weeds. Once again, get him on this wacky wormed. There we go, probably about a pound, maybe close to 2 pounds. Got him on a wacky rigged Bass Pro Tournament Series Stik-O-Worm. We'll go ahead and put him back in the water. Thanks for the fight, girl. So once again, the wacky rigged works out, and looks like I lost my bait, or not my bait, my weight on that last one. So we'll put another weight on there and cast out, see if we can get another fish or 2 out there. So once again, this wacky rigged Stik-O-Worm, Bass Pro Tournament Series Stik-O-Worm is doing pretty good for me today. So we'll see if we can catch some more fish on it. All right, so here's a quick tip for everybody out there. You might already know this. Of course, you could probably cast out to the middle of your body of water, your lake or reservoir or pond, and might catch some fish. But especially on hot days like this, it's about 93 degrees out today. I was walking right by here and I noticed these lily pads and some other floating vegetation up here at the surface. So what I'm going to do, what's worked really well for me, especially on days like this, bright blue skies and really hot, is to cast out just beyond your matted vegetation and bring your lure back and then let it settle down right on the edge. Don't cast right into it. You might spook any fish in there, unless if you're using a topwater frog and you want to throw on top and try to get them that way. So what I've got here is a drop shot. It was, again, working really well for me. So what I'm going to do is throw this drop shot out, bring it back slowly, and then let it settle right in front of these lily pads, and just shake that drop shot right in front of these lily pads and see if we can entice any fish that's underneath these this cover here, taking some shade. See if we can draw them out and grab a hold of this Bass Pro Tournament Series Stik-O-Worm here. So let's give it a try. And then one thing I'm going to say too is don't walk right up to it. Now I might even be a little close. I'm going to stand right about right here and cast out and bring it into it. You don't want to walk up real heavy to it. You might spook any fish that's close to the bank along this cover here. So what we're going to do is just cast out a little bit further out. We're going to bring it back and just kind of shake this worm and right on the edge of these lily pads here and see if we can draw a fish out. Got one. Fish number 3. Try to pull him through all this junk here. Oh, that's a pretty good sized one too. There we go. Pull him up through all this junk here. Oh. Again, got him in all this vegetation here. Try to get him in without breaking this this leader I got here. Get him out of there. I gotcha. Jeez. Feisty little guy. Let's get this hook out of you. Got him right in the top of the mouth. Great hook set. There we go. Another probably maybe close to 2-pounder. Pretty good looking fish. Go ahead and get him back in the water. Says he's ready to go. There we go. All right, time to pack up and head on home. Gonna go take a quick shower and pick up my daughter from school. In the meantime, I was able to get about an hour and 10 minutes of fishing in today. I was able to catch 3 fish, all on the drop shot, using a wacky worm, the Bass Pro tournament series Stik-O-Worm to be exact. I'm sorry if I'm boring everybody this summer. I know I've been catching a lot of fish on the drop shot, but coming into this summer, I really wanted to focus on drop shot fishing. That's a technique that I really haven't fished much over the past few years. So I really want to focus on that technique and get that technique down. And I feel that I'm getting pretty good at it now, and know where to fish a drop shot, how to fish it, how long of a leader, what type of lures seem to work best in certain conditions using a drop shot. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please just drop those down in the comment section below. If you like this video, want to see more fishing videos like this one, some unboxing videos and gear review videos, please subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is Jerry Baker. We'll talk to everybody soon.